How's it going, folks? So, Mythgard here, the indie TCG that I've been playing a bunch of on stream recently, announced that they're going to be having a Worlds tournament as well as a series of open qualifiers that all pay out some cash prizes. So, I've had people in the subs Discord and on Twitter asking what are some of the best ways to find deck lists in Mythgard. And while there is a community site, Mythgard Hub, where people post deck lists on, you can also just find deck lists in clients. So I'm planning to actually play in at least their first open qualifier. And I was looking for deck lists for a lineup myself. And one of the best ways you can do this is you can go and poke and see what people on the ladder are playing at the higher ranks to get some ideas of things you might want to work on or just copy directly to play with. So the way you do this in Mythgard is you click the play button here, and then you can go into ranked PvP constructed. And then normally you default to this overview tab where you find matches and stuff, but you can click both ladders here, where you can sort by tiers, and you can see you go all the way to champion, which is their top level, and you can see the records players have as well as their ranks in here, and then you can click into any of these players. So for example, let's pick someone who's played a bunch of Mythgard. So Petamax here this season has played, it looks like almost 500 games of Mythgard this season. So if I right click on Petamax here, I can click view profile. And then, in addition to seeing their collection information here, there's this history tab that shows me all of the games that they've played and the results of them. So, like, let's look at their most recent one here that finished 24 minutes ago as of my recording this. So I can right-click on this, and I can hit watch game here. And then this is going to load up a replay here. So not only am I going to be able to find the deck list that Petamax was playing here, but I can also actually watch the game play out too. So, there's a ton of games just in client like this that you can watch. And on the right side of the screen here, built into it, there's an in-game deck tracker, and you can click between both players here. So here's Petamax. They look to be playing a red-orange, looks like aggressively slanted mid-range deck, perhaps. That looks pretty sweet. So if I want to take this deck list, I just click the export deck button here, and it copies it to my clipboard. And then I can get out of this replay here if I've seen enough. And then you can just go over to deck, new deck, and then click the little import button up here at the top. And there's Petamax's deck. All the cards and the path and the power imported there directly. So it's really sweet. I've often pitched Mythgard as the most feature complete digital card game that currently exists, and I think that's definitely still true. The fact that there's this full replay system, there's the deck tracker, there's the ability to go and watch not only your previous matches but also other random matches on the ladder to pull deck ideas from different people is really, really fantastic. So if you're looking for places to find deck ideas for the upcoming Mythgard tournaments, I think just poking around in the client and looking at what some of the top players are doing inside of the ladder here. I'm in gold, but you can look at Mithril and Champion. There's tons of people playing lots of games in here that you can poke at and see what kind of things they're experimenting with to see if there's something that piques your fancy after watching their games. So hope to see some of you out there battling real soon.